This week's crystal grid is charged to open and precipitate flows of paradise, wealth, prosperity, and richness into the lives of all, allowing for the divine essence of abundance we all are to manifest and substantiate in form through any and all avenues, expanding and evolving them, and opening new roads as well. Don't forget to check this week's all-in-one astrology video as well as this week's collective vibe check tarot. You can find them under their own playlist on my main channel page. And don't forget, on Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific Time, US and Canada, I am doing my live thank you and ask me anything Q&A as part of my promotion for my Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign. If you're interested in making a donation, you can follow the links in the down bar below. Hey there, Taurus. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to the week starting May 10th, 2021. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you skip the announcements, go back and check the announcements. So what is going on when it comes to your cards for this week? Well, for your spiritual theme of this week, you do have the Eight of Cups upright. And this week, a lot of you Taurus people are going to be actually doing a big takeoff. There seems to be a lot of precipitating events that are going to be launching you on a series of new adventures that are going to require you to start leaving behind that which ultimately is not actually growing. It's kind of hit the end of the line. It's finished its task. It's finished its space in your life. With the Eight of Cups, I am seeing some of you actually in pursuit of a very deep goal or a very personal goal, or possibly something that actually is going to be a means to that end. But with the Eight of Cups throughout this week, we are leaving a lot of things behind that we have long outgrown. And these can be tangible things, they could be social connections, but we are wrapping a lot of stories up and getting a move on. As we get on to your material shifts when it comes to your work and your job, your finances, you have the Three of Pentacles upright. Beautiful week when it comes to anything to do with money and practical affairs, because it does look like several opportunities or maybe several avenues of income are all starting to merge and generate that abundance all at once. In fact, with the Three of Pentacles upright, a lot of you may also be finding that you are getting an opportunity to start having more of a prominent presence in an important group, an important team, maybe even getting welcomed into a new job opportunity, welcomed into a new team that actually is full of very highly capable and ambitious people that are also going to actually start generating more liquidity for you. You're going to notice clients and customers also being of higher quality this week. All in all, just a gorgeous, gorgeous one for you. As we get on to your communications, with your friends, family members, other people in your life, you do actually have the Two of Pentacles upright. And interestingly enough, all of this talk about adventure, all of this talk about, getting these big opportunities to finally set sail, some of you may be finding that you are having to weigh the pros and cons of maybe holding on to a trajectory that you have already set, whether this is a goal that you've had for yourself and your family and your spouse, or something you've embarked upon with friends, or again, a big family ambition, family trip. So there's something going on with an important journey, maybe a move, where another option that actually may be more suitable to you or may be more resonant or aligned with your heart is coming in. And we are going to want to, of course, not cling so tightly to maybe just original plans and original itineraries. We want to go with this flow. And so some of you may be finding better substitutions to a lot of things that you've already been kind of setting your sights on, whether you have a personal playbook, anything you've been gunning towards. Be prepared to weigh a new option in on it before you just kind of give yourself tunnel vision, focusing on one intention. As we get on to your challenge this week, you do have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Pay attention when things are actually working for you, even though they may not be showing up the way you thought they were supposed to show up. Remember, with the Nine of Cups reversed, we are learning a lesson about how to actually go about manifesting effectively. And that means knowing how to communicate our thoughts and intentions and our desires in a way that is crystal clear. And a lot of people really suck at manifesting because they've kind of gone through life never learning how to do that. And then they've still tried to go through life trying to never learn it, go through life never bothering to learn it even when they're adults. Be careful, okay? I'm just saying that right now because the Nine of Cups reverse is indicating a lot of your wishes are getting granted this week, but they're getting granted according to the way that you put it out there. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It just means that you also will have your wishes granted when you start maybe rephrasing the way you are making your wishes, making adjustments, perfecting, correcting, qualifying. This is a time to pay attention to where your words, your energies, and intentions are going a lot farther than you think, and you have to take ownership of what you're putting out there, and not only that, but how you're putting it out there, because that way you can actually control the best of the best that is coming through to you. As we get on to your relationships with love and romance and partnerships, you do have the King of Wands in reverse. And the King of Wands in reverse is indicating here that there could be some issues coming up here with some childish behavior. Some immature behavior in the relationship. This could actually show up in the form of somebody completely brand new. I'm seeing kind of a chaotic, scatterbrained, hottie kind of energy going on here. Careful it's not you, Taurus. But with the King of Wands reverse, there is that sort of, this is cute, sexy, kind of endearing for maybe a week or two, but certainly not for a lifetime kind of experience. I would definitely see what is prompting this behavior if this is happening in a relationship that you're in or with somebody new. Is this a phase? Is this just sort of like a weird, kind of just sort of like a moment that this person is in? Or is this actually who they are and where they are in their journey? Because with that, we want to make sure that we're taking the necessary steps to, maybe confront it honestly with ourselves. Is this something that we can deal with? Is this something that is made up for by being a chaotic, ditzy, hottie flake? Or is this something where we might actually want to keep our options open, single Taurus people, or maybe try and straighten things out and mature things a bit if you are dealing with this in a partner or maybe even one of your kids or yourself? So that is what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.